Yes, I'm gonna play a game. And if I bet a lot of you don't have YouTube channels and you want to comment that I leave live show when I'm losing, I will not do that this time. I will promise. I'm staying with you.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
I'm back here. Charles.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at the 3. They'll come out in the pistol.
Get him.
Past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll look to throw here. They've got his man, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Now that play will end up on the highlights. You'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see,
reaction.
The extra time that allowed the big completion.
Like literally, I wanted to. No, that's nice.
Give him a couple of the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
But the strategy was as it there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Let's go.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. 2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Dude, that person is wide.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Dude, I would laugh if somebody, if they try to catch it, then the other person picks them up and just shoves them out of bounds. Now that would be a funny. I never heard.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away.
Pick that! Yes, he dropped it.
Tackle. That's what we just saw.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings us 3rd down. Third down and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Picked off, let's go. I'm not down, though. I'm not down. I wasn't down, but okay.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled.
If you guys can't hear the audio in the background,
I'll tell you,
then
coming and down he goes.
Just don't give me this, because I really want to know if you guys
for a loss of 4. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player at the other, and they just locked people down.
Nobody to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Yo, Greg, what's up?
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. It's an 8-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays at big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, jeez, that's picked.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with the pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
That's one of the greatest hits.
And he'll get this back to the
ever
32-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together.
Get off me, boy.
He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
It was bouncing.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Sliding out of the pocket. They get you to the hands.
Oh, geez, I juked to him.
He takes this one all the way across the field into enemy territory down at the 40-yard line. So that game, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Oh, Jesus, he shot. Yeah.
The final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football, but they face a second and long to start things out. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
What was that?
Incomplete.
Like what?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught. Kamar Aiken. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence starting to rise. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit.
Okay, this pressure.
If you do say, guess what? We can throw.
Okay, you want to bring pressure?
It's always tough to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle.
Watch, get up, blitz, guys. Get up.
Here's play number 7 of the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
That's Mark.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's
Why'd you bring that guy? You can't bring.
And Olsen over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and then not much run after the catch.
This play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Aaron Rodgers was not supposed to
And it's
keep
3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Oh, jukes. The jukes.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Lambeau following these words. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They come out here in the I. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
That's my boy.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
4th down, no problem. It's a good piece of power running right here, and a confident decision to go for it. And that's going to get them a 1st and goal.
Good job, Montgomery.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Okay, I'm going to miss it. Yep, I missed it.
From 7 yards away.
I missed it!
Was able to cash in for 6.
I'm going to get that through that upright, right?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
We're not returning that.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was wrong with the ball, or the wind, or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going for some tempo. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Sheldon Richardson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And over the middle to the
I wasn't supposed to go.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for Ford.
They have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're 4th and manageable. Just a little
curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
oh, jeez. Don't kill him. I need him alive.
And continue to do so.
The secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing.
Okay, that's because you just won.
15 yards through the air.
I know he was going to do
it. The next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy, because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against
bring up the Hoya.
It's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him.
Yeah, when you make 9 Pro Bowls in your first 12 years, you might want to give him a little bit more coverage than that.
Oh my God!
He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down.
This guy
They got him for a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. The hit, jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Tomahawk. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started. But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Lee's got it over the middle, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. K.J. Wright in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning.
What do you mean? And you drilled it.
And Coons connects on this one. It's good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. A decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out and go, totally didn't affect us. Just go ahead and lose the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing now is Rodgers. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. 3rd down here. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Well, here we go. An extra defensive back there on 3rd and 10. And he couldn't hang on to it. Contact. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands.
And they're going to make it from deep in their own territory. Just hit. He lost the football.
Oh, well.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble.
Thank God Montgomery finally gets
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. On 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran now a nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got it. He's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. That's exactly what they did there.
They go play action here on 1st down, and that'll be incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And Aiken with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Come on.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring
It actually wants me to go for
Wasn't that
it.
long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try to open things up in the run game.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Touchdown, Packers! Larry Fitzgerald from 4 yards out. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Rodgers will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Let's go.
Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it
What
inside
am
the 30
I
to the 29-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Just a 5-yard
I
pickup,
didn't
and it
get
leads
it.
to 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down
safe.
brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean,
you've
now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Well, it's 2 timeouts. Now he can still win the game. He scores.
Back to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
Get him!
I've seen guys have games like this, and this is when you
tackle the lineman.
Can you overcome some interceptions?
I want you guys to rewind that, and you saw I tackled the offensive lineman, came back and tackled the offensive lineman.
One man in the backfield, Elliott.
He's gonna run.
He's back to throw. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett.
Ow.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zone, sometimes the receiver's going to just find the spot and then what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback that can throw there. It's a tough read. It's really effective.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for him.
Short yardage out there. This is Fowler, the fullback. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. So the offense has it 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
No, he scored!
Cross for the touchdown. They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
That's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play...
No, he didn't get it! He didn't get it! He's done by a field goal. If I get a field goal, then I'm good.
He comes up short.
Squib it. Just squib it.
Unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching out. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completion.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here.
What do I need to get into field goal?
They'll look to throw. And a man, and he hits him in stride.
Oh, yes! Touchdown!
Touchdown, and it's likely the game winner.
Clutch!
Closing stages.
I think it'd be real easy here to put maybe a defensive breakdown with that type of a play in this situation.
Step out!
Let's give a little bit of credit here. That type of play
I stepped out way
Boy, it was clutch, but to turn it back to the defense, how crushing is that? You think you've got this thing won, and in the last, and Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
26.
Back to throw. This will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a crusher. That's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison.
I did not step out on that.
Victory as time runs out. And for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down into that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones.
I
But in
lose
a game,
by
you analyze that 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play,
that game wasn't
the last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
that play and step out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long, everyone. From Lambeau.
Ball crosses the barrier. I don't even step out. Look. That's not out.